beach. I'm going to take a walk up and down. I'll show you the waves and, or like, oh yeah, no, it's a little choppy. And the sun's not out, but it's been coming in and out, so maybe I'll bring it out. Maybe I'll find some sea glass. Anyways, just wanted to show you a morning view. Like I said, it'll help start your day. And I try to video like this until, and I keep talking about investing in a selfie stick or whatever, but I've yet to do so. To be honest, I live in an area to where I'm one of the few people that are, well, I'll show you. This is forward view. And yeah. So when people do start coming down to the beach, I didn't want to be one of those people. It's like taking a walk on the beach with a selfie stick. Like, look at me, hey, I'm making a video. But whatever. I've learned not to care. Because yeah, if you end up doing a documentary, I'm sure that stuff gets people pretty PO'd because you have cameras following you. But people are just jealous a lot of the times. I'm gonna give everyone a little more time to enjoy. And like I said, you can take a sea glass hunt with me. I was just walking, and can you see it from there? If not, I'm gonna slowly see it. Like I said, it's like treasure hunting for the sea glass. It just becomes a game to where it's almost like bad luck to me if I don't find at least one piece of sea glass, because my eyes have gotten so accustomed to I don't know, like I said, seeing them in a midst of a million seashells. Anyways, hello Joe. What do you know? No, I'm just kidding. I have a girlfriend of mine that I spent my teenage years and 20s, she was my bestie. We didn't go anywhere without one another. And she ended up with a guy named Joe. And we just, I don't know, we acted silly when we were together. Immature. We would just we always made jokes about movies or songs or anything. And usually her and I were the only ones that got the jokes. So they were at other people's expenses a lot. Yeah, so her now husband, Joe, hated me back in the day. And I get it. And I even had other guy friends say, when I stopped hanging out with her as much, how much cooler I was, and that I was actually like a cool person. He was like, yeah, you just act completely different when you're not with her. I was like, yeah, even though it was just silly and fun to me and her, it wasn't cool for others. So I've grown up from that. Anyways, that's where I got the whole what do you know Joe thing. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, it's Friday. Yep, it's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got to do. I did a recording earlier, but I decided to delete it. It was the intro to Pass Me the Green, Master P, back in the day. To where he does the intro, but it's the intro, it's the beginning, or one of the scenes in movie Friday. where he says, I know you don't smoke. I know this. But I'm going to get you today. This is Friday. Ain't got a job. That whole phrase. But I didn't think my younger subs or any, I didn't think it was kind of appropriate. So, it'll be our little secret. Anyway, sorry. Okay. David. Shawna with the booty? I'll take that, description. Thank you. Who could hate you? Charlie Kirk got killed. And, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. None of us are safe. Another thing, besides the playful drug references that I would make, is that, yeah, I have a gun. And I'm proud that I have a gun to protect myself, just in case. But it's stashed in my closet, hidden, just in case. But again, I don't advertise that either, for a certain reason. Or beach. It's, to me, it's the Radisson Beach, because it's behind Radisson, obviously, but there's a million Radissons. It's up the coast of East Florida. That helps. Joe, being from the South, people always ask me what my last name is. Yeah, that's funny. Should be like, since you're from the South, I don't know. I'd pick something as country and hick or whatever as I could think of. Like, oh, here. I found another piece of sea glass. Anyways, hold on. I'm going to finish on this. I stay fishing. What's up? From Las Vegas. What's up? My grandfather lived outside of Las Vegas. So I got to go to the Strip on my 21st birthday. He flew my mom and I out there. Yeah, it was fun. And he lived outside of Las Vegas because he was stationed at Nellis Air Force Base. He was retired Air Force, so he got to go on there and take us to get duty-free, tax-free cigarettes, alcohol, gas, groceries, anything you could want. Tax-free, so it was awesome. I bet it feels good there, and yeah, I'm jealous of the lack of humidity. I know you gotta have some like fountains and some plants in your house to get. My grandfather did, so he didn't get nosebleeds, but it's better than the frizz that comes with this sometimes. Ron, what's up, Ron? Harambe got killed too. I'm not sure who that is. I'm embarrassed to say that. I'm sorry. But anybody getting killed is wrong. And I'm glad they caught the guy. Myrmicus. I hope that's the name. I stay fishing. I'd be fishing right now. I bet you would. I stay fishing. But it's so choppy that, like, the second you threw your line out, it would get pushed back in. Ariel, everyone should be proud to be able to own a gun. Thank you. Everyone has the right to own one. It's just everyone's individual choice to own one. Learn how to use properly or not. Agreed. 100%. That's, like I said, why I keep it hidden and out of reach. Yeah, when I got it at Dick's Sporting Goods, I had to pass the background check, all that stuff that takes, a certain amount of time. But I purposely wanted to get it a registration paper. But he said I didn't need any of it. In the state of Florida, I don't need any of it to carry a weapon. I said, okay, so I can put this in my car with the magazine fully loaded and the gun pops ready to shoot and leave it in my car. And he said, yeah, legally you can. And he's like, I would just suggest keeping the safety on. It's like, yeah. No crap. But, yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. For now. So I'm not going to be, yeah. Ariel, I Stay Fishing is also from Las Vegas. Oh, you are, Ariel? That's awesome. That's awesome. Palm Beach Jen, if you keep it in your closet, you won't have it readily available when you need it just in case. I get you. I get what you're saying. I've thought about keeping it in other places. I have a daughter, so I just want to make sure I keep it out of her reach. She knows that I have one, but she doesn't know where I keep it. Trust me, I want to keep it in the car. But there's a lot of aggressive driving everywhere, but especially where I live, in a small area, beachside. So yeah. I don't know if that'd be the best decision, but I absolutely agree. I Stay Fishing. Joe, thank you. Hair's curly, natural. It's pretty when it's straightened, but I'm not going to straighten it now. It's going to be frizzy like hay. But if I lived in Vegas, I straightened my hair when I was staying out there for, like the vacation time I took out there. I had the most beautiful, straight, healthy, silky looking hair because of the no humidity. Ariel, but have you ever taken a class on how to use it properly? In your closet, it won't be ready to use when needed. I understand, and yes, I have. I go down to the range, to the shooting range often. Maybe I'll do a live down there, or just even just a couple shorts. But yeah, I'm not ignorant. I wouldn't buy, a weapon that I'm just gonna be not smart about using, because I want to know how to shoot it. I want to know how to load it. I want to know how to unload it in an emergency if I don't want, just, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. And I wanted to know all the laws and regulations on the gun itself, and absolutely how to use it properly. So yeah, I go down to the range, and you can even go down to the police station, and they'll let you practice there, I guess. But I'd rather just go to a shooting range myself. Anyways, Ariel, you shouldn't straighten it. The beach curls look great on you. You're sweet. Thank you. I appreciate the lack of hate. And I found another piece of sea glass. If I rotate my phone, it gives me this warning. Okay, I don't know if you can see it from here, but there, it's a pretty big piece. So, it's cool. So yeah, I've gotten 2 big pieces of clear so far. So, cool. The waves are still just as choppy, but the rain, or the sun, the sun is struggling to come out. But we'll see if it does. Usually does for a few down here. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. And I hope just walking and talking with me helps your morning. Listening to the ocean. The wind has also been a problem. The wind and the waves, because they're beautiful, all of it. But I know it makes it to where you guys can barely hear me sometimes. And besides walking with like a selfie stick, I don't even... Okay, yeah, I'll be one of those people that doesn't have like a documentary film crew with me, but I'll have like a selfie stick to film myself. And I'll have like a mic stick that I hold that to and like point it at myself. You just like walk down the beach like you're somebody famous, even though you're not. Yeah, not sure what to do to resolve the speaker issue, but I do need to do that, because when I go live like I am now, I've had people let me know that, they can barely hear me. So if that happens, I'm sorry. And it's not windy right now, thankfully. I found another piece of glass. Sorry. Um, I have a friend. That would be cool. I've thought about that, to be honest, like making something artistic out of the sea glass. But I'm not very creative. I'm not gonna lie. I can write. I'm a very good writer, but I can't draw or paint for anything. My daughter has those art skills, but yeah, I'm gonna find some way to use them because I have a lot. Yeah? Aw, you're so sweet. It's not just about you. It is to me. Like, seriously. I do this to relax myself, but I'm more focused on what you guys are saying and doing than I am, to be honest. Because, I don't know. Just trying to spread some love, and I love you. I do. And if you don't hear it on a regular basis, I'm sorry. And keep on my page, and I'll say it every day. Everyone deserves to hear it every day. So thank you for subbing. Thank you, Ariel. Since I saw this, I'm able to sub back. It sucks because a lot of the people that sub don't know, I guess, but if it only shows me the people that are subbed if they are public subscribers. I thought we all were. But if you're private subscriber, then it only shows me, it doesn't show me. It just shows me that I got a new subscriber. It just doesn't show me who. So all I can do is, if you've noticed on my posts, all I can do is say thank you, new subscriber. But I would like to make it more personable, more personal. I can do that now. Thank you. That's a good idea. I personally don't love the sound of wind chimes. Well, it depends on the wind chime. Absolutely. Depends on the wind chime. So, yeah, if I could make it one that's a little subtle and relaxing and you get to see the beautiful colors of the sea glass, it's a good idea, girl. And I will make sure that I give some credit your way if I do that. I think the mosaic one, to be honest, is the coolest. But yeah, it would take some practice on my part. Hey Joe, I'm a great dancer. I'm a silly dancer, but the studio that I do work out at that has the pole dancing and the chair dancing and the floor dancing classes in the aerial is starting hip hop classes, which I'm not the best dancer, but I'm open as anything to learning, and I mean, I'll try. And I'm not gonna get the stick figure moves down either. They teach us how to throw in some sass, throw in a little bit of our own, just our own vibes, personality. They even say there will be explicit music, which means they're gonna be playing some dirty. I'm assuming a little bit of okay, I can't think. Trina, that's it. I mean, Trina's old school, but she gets down with the dirty, just like Cardi and Megan Stallion. They'll definitely play that, and even Nicki Minaj, of course. But it's fun workout either way. And I have a lot of people that judge me for going to that studio because they do pole dancing and chair dancing. It's inappropriate for me as a Christian. It's something I do battle, to be honest, about whether it's right or wrong. But, and even though they are LGBT friendly, that's still, who am I to not be friendly, you know? Who am I to judge? Nobody. So, I'm gonna love anybody that comes through that door. And, but primarily, it's only women. With a handful of guys that come in, and they're cool. They are. but it's primarily 99% women. So you're there with other women. And trust me, they get comfortable getting naked. Look at how far this water just came up. And I was waiting to show you another piece of freaking sea glass. It got washed away. That's what I get. That's what I freaking get for stalling, for rambling. SOB. It was a big piece of clear glass too. Oh, that really makes me angry. Because I was standing in front of it this whole time with my foot right in front of it, so that I would remember where it was. That's what I get. It's alright. Teaching me to be patient. Or to take advantage of opportunity when it's there. I guess I could look at that from a few different perspectives, right? Anyways, I'm going to move along instead of dwelling on that problem. I'm going to move along. And I'll find another one. I stay hopeful in my despair. I'm just being silly at this point. I'm trying to lighten the mood a little bit, because I know I got a little heavy there for a minute. But I'm grateful to you guys for listening. And, yeah, these waves are hitting hard. So, do you? If you don't hear it, know the world loves you too. I know it because you keep telling me, sweetheart. And thank you. Because we all need reminders. I need reminders. And don't listen to voices that tell you otherwise in your head or outside, because it's all a lie. And nobody seems like, especially these days, nobody wants to see anyone succeed or even prosper. In fact, if they do, they might be a little jealous. And I guess we've seen they might kill you out of their jealousy. But so be it. If I'd rather die, if there was one thing I'd rather die for besides my family, it would be dying for my beliefs. There's nothing I'd rather die for. So, yeah. But I pray for everybody that gives public speeches at this point, because Trump and, Charlie Kirk have shown that nobody is protected from that stuff. Okay. Glass might make a real different sound than metal. Yeah, I agree. I'll do a live if you want to join it, Ariel. I'll give you a heads up. But now that you have subbed, I can give you a heads up and let you know when I'm gonna start working on it. That way you can, I'll do it live. That way I can have hopefully more people like you that can give me some advice during it, because you've had a lot of good advice. I can tell already that you're very artistic and creative. So if you don't hear that on a regular basis here today, that you are artistic, you are creative, which is unlike any other, because you're unique in your own way, in your own style. Own that. Be proud of it. And I just caught you said girl, but I'm actually a guy. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry. Ariel. I got it. I don't know if you've seen American Horror Story. This is totally off topic, but Halloween's coming up. And with all of my beliefs and everything, I still struggle with liking horror movies and shows. American Horror Story being one of them. And in the apocalypse season, there is a guy named Ariel. He's actually a warlord. But I will remember it from this point on. Yeah, insane. I still hope you join my thing, because all said. Find another one. Aw, thank you for the optimism. I'm keeping it. You keep it too. I bet the water felt great coming up, though. It did. It's a little chilly because there's a lot of storms over the ocean right now, but yeah, it feels really good. Oh, thank you. That'd be awesome, Ariel. Check it out. Like I said, I'll give you a heads up. Thank you. Insane. No, I love the fact that your name's Ariel. Joe, thank you. Right now, it is like 79, humid, barely windy, very choppy outside. It's actually beautiful weather. It's just, you can tell there's just, you know that feeling that you get in the air. It's there. In fact, it's a cold breeze coming through. I pray that it means that the holidays are coming. Well, that the fall is coming for us. Fall here is like, at least it gets down into the 50s and 60s at night, 70s during the day. And then colder from that point on. I mean, I want some cold weather. When I do, I'll show you. I go from my shorts and to scarves and boots. Look at this cute guy. He's adorable. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Hey. I love German Shepherds. They're so cute. Hey. How you doing, hon? Are you collecting shells? Are you collecting shells? I found I've been finding some sea glass. There's been a lot up and down. It's cool. Is that your dog? Yeah. Is that a girl or boy?
A girl.
Girl, what's her name? Kiki? I love her.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's ready to bury her ball. I used to have a German Shepherd too. I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awesome dogs.
They love you here.
Yeah, they do. I bet.
Yeah,
And they have the beach themselves too. But yeah, it's like you got the whole beach to yourself.
Every day it's different.
It is.
Yeah.
And I saw a big, huge piece of sea glass, and then the wave took it straight back. I was like, I should have picked it up in time. Oh, good luck. I hope you have a good day. Sorry. I was saying hello to a fellow shell collector. I don't collect shells, I collect sea glass, but still. Try to be friendly. Because it might be the only friendly interaction they get all day. So, sorry, let me back up a little bit. 67 degrees, high of 85. That sounds okay. Just dry. I know it sucks there for you, but I would give anything for it, just for a few days. But I do know, especially over the summer, because when I went out to Vegas, it was during the summer. So, and I smoked cigarettes at the time, which I haven't smoked cigarettes in 6 years. It was a bad habit that I had my whole life, pretty much, but, you know, my mom smokes, still does, my aunts, uncles, a lot of cousins, everyone around me smokes, but I'm trying to be the good influence, because I am the oldest of the cousins. So, yeah, 6 years and counting. I will never start smoking again. For myself and God, but for my daughter. It becomes embarrassing to pull up in the car loop and pick up your child with, the entire car and everything, your hair, the child's hair. Because that's what people don't realize. I didn't realize, I did. It soaks into their hair, it soaks into their clothes, to where that's what they smell like when they go to school. So, yeah. Parents are crazy motivation, right? With the way they help change us. I know a lot of you guys might not have any yet, but they do. It's insane. I'm like a completely different person than I was before I had kids. Yeah, I haven't found any shells, to be honest. I haven't looked. I've seen some pretty ones, but I just come for the sea glass. Trust me, I would come to Vegas right now if I could. I'm dead serious. Thank you for being encouraging about that. I really appreciate it. It's been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. Stressful days come, but I have other ways of dealing with it now. And thank you, Joe. Thank you to all of you guys for being supportive. I really appreciate it. It's still pretty gloomy, as you can see. The waves are still choppy and not surfable because they're all over the place. It's not like sets are coming in or anything, it's just chop. But I know this whole thing with Charlie Kirk is going to be all over the internet for a long time. This is sad. Okay, you guys want to see that close of where the seashells come from? Smoked for a while, totally, yeah, it is. And once you quit, it stinks so bad. I started smoking in general when I was 13, but I started full time. My mom started buying me cigarettes when I was 15, 16. I'm gonna hold this bottle here because the water would have just taken it out. But this is where the seashells come from. Stupid liquor bottle like this that's actually grown. See how it's actually grown? Freaking, I can't even remember what they're called. Ew, I can see them moving around inside of there. Ah! Oh my gosh, that is gross. Look. Ew. Okay, they're like slug shells that are moving and attached to this glass. That's sick. I'm gonna throw it back in the ocean, not because it's a bottle, but because it has like friggin' animals on it or things. I shouldn't have done that. I should have thrown it away. But that's how the sea glass gets formed. But I've never in my life seen that before. Because those things were moving. Literally, like slugs attached with shells. Like a slug, or a snail. My brain is slow this morning, obviously. But, yeah, I know. The barnacles, that's it. Barnacles. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Barnacles on the bottom of the boats are crazy. Because if you like, I don't know, it's like if I owned a boat, I would almost want to, get some diving equipment and, go underwater and like clean them all off the bottom of the boat regularly. But it's kind of pointless. It's a very weird piece of whatever that is. Pointless to show you. I thought it was a piece of wood, but who knows? Everyone's always looking for gold or treasures with their metal detectors. And or packages. Of course, we have to stay away from packages for a certain reason, but I think you guys know exactly what kind of packages I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, people are on hunts for something when they come down here. Mine is seashells, or that's funny, sea glass. Yeah, since I can't talk, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. But I've enjoyed having you guys welcome me. I have. time, whatever it is for you. I hope it's a good time and healthy time, and that you have fun. And I'll keep posting. I always do. But thank you for subbing again. And I try to take beach walks on a regular, but I don't do it on the weekend as much because it's mainly my weekly routine, but might, depending. And if there is a storm, I will come down here to show you guys. And if it does rain later or something, I will do a dancing in the rain video again. So that was fun. Just having fun with it. I'm not trying to please anyone. I'm not trying to earn subscribers. I'm just gonna, from the beginning, I've just been trying to connect. That's what it's about, right? Connecting. And I have connected with you guys. And trust me, you guys are more like family. And I don't have any friends in real life. I have acquaintances. I have people that care about me. I have people that love me. But I don't have just a group of friends. I mean, I can name countless that I could consider friends. But you know what I'm talking about. Real friends. That you can go to regardless. And I can go to you guys regardless because you don't judge me. That's what it comes down to. And the ones that do judge, just like you guys, we boot them out, right? We're not here to be judged. We're not here to share stuff just so that people can judge us. So, if you don't like the post, or if you don't like the live, or if you don't like what you're seeing, you know, love you, but move along and good luck. So, I'm grateful for you guys. Let me back up one more time, sorry. It's great. Yeah. The barnacles, crazy. Yeah, do they? That shows how little I know, Ariel. That shows that I don't own a boat. Otherwise, yeah, I would just hire a company to pick the barnacles off. But, yeah, it's funny. No, I don't have a big family. I don't get into my personal stuff too much, but I will say that my daughter's my wife, and yeah, it revolves around her and spending time with her and doing what's right with her. And I go to church every Sunday. It's cool because at our church, it's literally catered by, I mean, the police help. They not only help us get into the church by directing traffic in the road, but they stand inside the church. It makes people uncomfortable, some people uncomfortable, because yeah, they have their weapons very easily seen. Okay. But it's about the fact that we know that we're protected regardless. Like other countries, you get killed for expressing your faith, but at our church, you know, there's cops there to protect us, which is cool, I think. But that's what I have planned for the weekend. Nothing much. That's very sweet, Joe. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tonight, to be honest. I absolutely agree. I've learned that from the past. In my 20s, I had hundreds of friends, literally, and professional parties, and all the other stuff. But those people have all disappeared through the years, and we've all grown up for one, but have, you know, we eventually have families and or more responsibilities. I consider myself a Christian. Doesn't mean that I live perfectly by any means. I just I use the Bible as a guidebook, and I know the difference between right and wrong. Hey, Monster. What's up, Monster Movers? But yeah, I believe in God, and I'm not perfect, but I try to live my life accordingly as best as possible in this crazy world, right? Yeah, big friends. Okay. I really don't. You're funny. And I told somebody before I was doing this exact, little talk. A wave came up from behind me and like smashed, soaked my shorts. That was a fun day, but whatever, it's fun. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, but if you subbed with me already and you're a sub, then you should be able to message me. So just do that. It's easier than me trying to pick it out DM and all that stuff. Because to be honest, I don't DM anybody. But I will have a discussion with you if you would like. But yeah, it's just something. It's a lot of trouble, and there'd be, a lot of people cramming up the chat, the discussion, the DM, whatever. But thank you for whatever offer, and I'm willing to discuss whatever. But I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm going to give you guys one last look at the beautiful. There's no sun out. Clouds are blocking it, but maybe it'll come out later. I don't think so. I think it's going to rain. And I love the rain. I'll have to do a short of lip syncing to garbage. I'm only happy when it rains. It's not the only time I'm happy, but yeah, it makes me extra happy. The smell, the sound, and now I like to dance in it. So I'll have to find an appropriate song and do a short where I'm dancing in the rain, singing a song. Anyways, it was nice talking with you, all of you guys. Ariel and everyone else has been with me from the beginning. Joe. I don't want to leave anybody out. Ariel, Joe. I'm sorry. Just want to make sure. Palm Beach, Jen. I stay fishing. Have an awesome day, and keep your head up, like Tupac said. Hey Matthew, what's up? I'm sorry, you're catching me at the end of the live. I'm not one of those people that I scroll all the time. You can probably barely hear me because of the wind. I scroll all the time and see people posting their phones up signs written all over their face, or they have signs taped to their bodies and face saying they will only talk if you do this, this, and this, and this. Yeah, that's not how I do my lives. I'm going to try to make them at least halfway interesting. But, like I said, I enjoy the conversation and the fellowship, and just, yeah, that's what we So, yeah, next time I will, like I said, I always give a heads up before I do a live. I let you guys know that I'm going to do a live, and I try to give you a realistic time frame on how long until I do it. So, catch me on my next live. I did going to be an awesome weekend. I love you. I will see you later, and have a great rest of your day.